Hello Sagittarius, this is your monthly tarot guidance for March 2021. As always, readings are for the collective. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. For cross watchers, the energies can be vice versa, and court cards are non-gender specific. So focusing on your energy, Sagittarius, before putting it into the cards, I felt I was being delivered a lesson in patience, okay, and how to see things from every perspective before delving in to any matters, okay. I'm not sure if it's a specific issue or if it's just life in general at the moment, where as yet there is still some things to learn about a situation, about an issue, and basically you are being told to be patient before putting in your tuppence worth, so to speak. So putting that energy into the cards for Sagittarius, March 21. What is the best guidance? What's going on? What's the best guidance? How do we help Sagittarius? Okay, so we have the Knight of Wands, pretty much your own energy, fire sign energy, and we have the Queen of Swords, air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Then we have the Two of Cups, and we have the Three of Swords. Okay, so we'll go in and we'll clarify the Knight of Wands for Sagittarius, please. Oh, right, there's one. We're at a crossroads. Clarify the Knight of Wands for Sagittarius, please. Clarify the Knight of Wands for Sagittarius. And the Queen of Wands. Clarify the Queen of Swords for Sagittarius. Clarify the Queen of Swords for Sagittarius. Five of Cups, regrets. Clarify the Queen of Swords for Sagittarius, please. Clarify the Queen of Swords for Sagittarius. Page of Wands. Clarify the Two of Cups for Sagittarius, please. Clarify the Two of Cups for Sagittarius. Clarify the Two of Cups for Sagittarius, please. Okay, two fell out. Death and Rebirth, and the Seven of Wands. And clarify the Three of Swords for Sagittarius, please. Clarify the Three of Swords for Sagittarius. The Star, we have healing, and the King of Swords. Okay, very air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So we seem to be bouncing between the fire energy and the air energy this month, Sagittarius. So we're going from our passions, our delights, right to the head and overthinking and communication required. So we'll start with the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is basically a very active energy, okay? Something is urging you to take action at the moment, regards a situation, regards a passion, regards your work, your career, but you're standing at a crossroads, and I feel you've been there for a wee while with the Two of Wands, but the Queen of Wands is coming in to show the direction. There could be a promotion coming in for some of you, but it's just going to be a wee while waiting before it actually comes to fruition. For some, there could be have been a promotion offered, or some kind of step up, or in life in general a move forward. But you've been stuck at this crossroads for so long that you're not sure where to turn, where to go, whether to take the move or not. And then comes the Queen of Wands to show the direction, and show the elevation from the Knight status to the Queen status. Okay, so whatever it is, it's definitely for your own good. Okay, it may not feel like it. That may be why you're standing contemplating it. But yeah, it's definitely for your own good. Okay, lot of wands energy. All the 3 cards in the first pile are wands. So yeah, we're passionate, dynamic. Could be a wee bit kind of hot-headed and outspoken. And that's possibly where that patience energy was indicating. You know, make sure you know all aspects of something before speaking out about it. Make sure you know that you're coming from all angles. And then comes the masculine. Okay, so you could be very much in your masculine energy, where you're fired up, you know, your advance is important, but something's just kind of holding you back. It could be a fire sign male that's round about you, who you're observing, watching, or just, you know, you've got the male energy while observing, watching another fire sign. But either way, another one's just jumped out, fear. Okay, so it could be that you don't want to drop your guard. You could have this kind of masculine guard up, so to speak, and there's a fear of dropping that for what might come, what might be, when you would rather wait for clarification, wait for truths, wait for the reality of something. Okay, I'm hearing outspoken here. Be very careful, Sagittarius, because, you know, hasty words often result in hasty consequences. So, you know, take the patience, be patient, take the step back, know every aspect of something before presenting it. You could be coming up against a male boss here with issues round about work, but you'll come out on top as long as you stay calm and don't let your fiery tongue run away with you. Moving on to the Queen of Swords, clarifying we have the 5 of Cups. So looking back, there is regrets. Okay, something happened, something's occurred, you've been very much up in your head about it, you've been overthinking it, and there's some communication required regarding it. And the 5 of Cups, it's almost like every time you look back on it, there's regrets, your head goes down, because there was lies and there was deceit. But the Page of Wands is coming in to tell you to free yourself from the mind. And that's the way forward to fix this, to conquer the fears around it, or possible fears. And I'm just hearing here, the truth will out, the truth always will. So if you're on the right side of truth, you know, you've got nothing to fear, because the truth only has one revelation, the lies has many. Okay, so, and that's the sword of truth that the Queen's holding here. So are you being honest with yourself? Is there some reflection needed? And the card that's come out is self-love. So it's almost like you're going through a period of self-reflection, possibly a dark night of the soul, looking back to your past with the regrets. But, you know, you heal it, you mend it, and you let it go. And that's how life works. That's how you're able to move on to the next step. There could be an air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, round about you, who is trying to play with your mind, or could be on the move. They could be on the go, leaving you yourself, and you could be overthinking that and looking back with regret. But the future's looking bright here. Okay, brighter than you would begin to imagine. Moving on, we have the 2 of Cups. Generally, the card of partnerships, relationships, loving relationships, family ships, whatever ships you like. But, you know, there's authentic, genuine, true love here. And in a sense that you've got the death and rebirth card here to come out beside the 2 of Cups. And then you've got the 7 of Wands. You know, go within, find that level of self-love before you even think about putting it towards another. Because if you can't love you, who can? Okay. It's being your most lovable self that you can possibly be and doing the work to get there, as in the inner work, meditation, yoga, Reiki, whatever the case may be. Just spending time on your own and delving deep, and rebirthing yourself again. It could be that something's mastered you for a long time, some hurt, some pain, and it's almost like that you need to bring that to its end now, and give yourself a rebirth through self-love. Okay, yeah, you're going to have to go in and sit in your power, find your inner power, and give yourself that rebirthing energy. We are all very powerful beings, every single one of you is on the planet, and more powerful than we would care to give ourselves credit for. So definitely sit in your power, especially where there's doubt. Okay, and then we have the Three of Swords, the old wounds, tired, worn out, something's taken its toll big time. But don't worry, because the star card's coming in to give you bring in the healing there. And then we've got the King of Swords. If you find that there's thoughts rising to the surface that have caused pain in the past, or you've caused pain and these thoughts are starting to rise, that's the healing. Confront the thoughts, confront the feelings attached to the thoughts, and work it out and let it go. Okay, it just feels like old wounds, old hurts. And I'm hearing here, you're the only one that seems to care anyway. Okay, and we'll clarify that with the Oracle. Wisdom. Yeah, this healing's going to bring in a lot of wisdom for you. Okay, which may find you up in your head a bit. With the King of Swords, but the Swords is also, it's the swords of truth, it's the swords of communication. Communicate your truth, communicate how you actually feel, and communicate your reasons behind attempting some things or doing some things. It just almost feels like we're at a point of sheer exhaustion here, and whatever it is that's taking its toll, it's going to require the healing now. Okay, definitely going to require the healing. For some of you, I'm hearing, your self-love. When I looked at the self-love card there, what I heard was self-righteous. But then I saw the Queen of Swords, cold, calculating. So be careful that you're not switching energies total over to being icy. You are a fire sign, you're not supposed to be icy. Okay, be passionate and be dynamic, but don't be icy. Okay, we'll have a wee look at Sagittarius Singles, please, for March 21. Sagittarius Singles. That one wants to come out, actually. Engagement. So yeah, some of you could be meeting up with someone. If you've got your eye on someone, that could be, you get a coffee or whatever, you start the process of getting to know each other. And for couples, it's heart-to-heart conversations. Okay, Sagittarius couples. Now, engagement, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So that's come out for the singles. So by the end of March, sorry, there could be many of you finishing March as a couple, okay, or at least chatting, talking, flirting, doing whatever it is you do to someone that you're attracted to. It could be someone coming in for you. I feel as if it would be new love though, but there's past hurts that's kind of preventing you from setting yourself free on this. You have had your heart broken before. It could be somebody coming back from the past who did break your heart. It's up to you whether you go give them a second chance, give them another chance. But the likelihood is if they've done it once, they'll do it again. So what this is telling you is set down roots with someone who you can trust, who you can depend on. You know, it's almost giving you contrast here. You can focus on the past, or you can look to rebuild in the future with someone. Okay, that's your choices. If someone does show an interest and you feel you don't want to go there because you had your heart broken before, there's always the opportunity that that won't happen again. Okay. For couples, we've got heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. Queen of Swords and the Five of Wands. There's been some conflict for some couples, Sagittarius, not all, but for some. And it's almost like it's because people are functioning more from their head than what they are their heart, which the heart is required where relationships is concerned. Okay, so you need to engage your heart and have the heart-to-heart conversations. You can't have heart-to-heart conversations with the head. Okay, and yeah, there's inner conflict, there's exterior conflict, there's battle, there's competition. You know, the lockdowns have kind of challenged a lot of relationships at the moment, and this could be just how you're feeling. Get back into your heart space, okay, and invite your partner back into theirs, and then sit down and have the conversations. Okay, so we'll get you a wee oracle just to tie up your reading for March 2021. What does Sagittarius need to know? Thank you. Mountains, stand your ground. That would be patient. Don't be hasty jumping into situations or changes or anything like that. Stand your ground. So, mountains. And your message is, mountain energy is powerful because it's firmly rooted in the Great Mother and reaches high to the Great Father. If you're feeling challenged or pressured at this time, know that your spirit is more powerful than you think. You are resilient and grounded, and the energy and air of the mountains is giving you the unshakable strength to be who you are. Take time to root yourself deeply in the energy of the earth before welcoming in the energies of heaven. If you're not sure what you need to do next, the mountain card invites you to stay exactly where you are. Talk things over with those around you and know that change will come to you. You will be whole and well at the end of this current situation, and it will not stand in the way of your future growth and expansion. Great card to tie up your reading, Sagittarius. Ground yourself. Exercise the patience. Stay where you are. Okay? And reach up to Father Sky. And that would give you the well-rounded knowledge and feelings regarding any situation. Okay? Thanks for watching, Sagittarius.